In baseball, it has been repeated many times. Good pitching beats good hitting. So what happens when you get terrific pitching? The answer to that question was on display during a doubleheader Thursday at LeLasher Park in Lowell. The UMass Lowell baseball Riverhawks got terrific pitching, ×2. Dominant performances from right-handers Ted Haley in the first game and Dallas Nunes in the second. Add in some solid, occasionally spectacular defense and some clutch at-bats, and it all adds up to back-to-back shutouts, 9-0 and 3-0 against a pretty good hitting Assumption baseball team.
We are a team, when we are clicking on all cylinders, we're very, very tough to beat.
The visitors had come to town carrying a .318 team batting average. Those are good numbers, but they managed just 9 hits in 18 innings of baseball. So much for the numbers. Ted Haley got the call in Game 1, and he responded. Coach Ken Herring.
We needed a big effort out of Ted Haley in Game 1 today, and it seems that every time he pitches, we need a big effort out of him, and he's gave us another tremendous effort today. Had all 3 pitches working for him. His breaking ball is the best it's been in the last 2 or 3 outings, but I thought he really located his fastball, made a statement against a very good fastball hitting team. He kind of set the tone for the day.
Haley gave the coach and his team exactly what they were looking for. 8 terrific innings. He threw 95 pitches, 63, more than 2/3 were strikes. He stayed ahead of hitters and stayed out of trouble.
Obviously the fastball, that's always my go-to, but like you said earlier, the curveball was falling off, and I was able to throw my changeup for a strike today too, so with all 3 pitches, I mean, that's what got me through.
Haley had a no-hitter into the 7th, but he says he did not want to think about that.
Well, I ended up seeing it up on the scoreboard probably around the 5th, which I didn't really like seeing. I'd rather not see that, but I mean, I try not to think about it and just go hitter to hitter.
In the end, Haley would go 8 innings. He allowed 4 hits. He did not allow a run. He walked 2. He struck out 5. He picked up his 5th win without a loss. In the second game, it was freshman right-hander Dallas Nunes getting the start.
He can really, really pitch. He throws 3 pitches. He throws 2 different type of fastballs, a couple different speed changeups, so it really kept him off balance. And he, again, just made them put the ball in play. He had some efficient innings. We didn't expect him to go that deep in the game.
It was Nunes' first collegiate start. He had been the Riverhawks' closer until this game.
Just felt great on the mound. I had my teammates just cheering me on, get me fired up, and just kept pitching.
Nunes was otherworldly. He went 8 innings. He allowed 3 hits. He did not allow a run. He walked no one. He struck out 3. It was a clinic. Throw strikes, get ahead of hitters, get out.
My curveball was working pretty good, and my changeup was working pretty good, and I had my 2-seam fastball. I was just diving down, just getting the hitters out. My defense was tremendous, too.
The Riverhawk bats did not pound the baseball. 15 hits in 2 games, but it was enough. They put the ball in play.
We put the ball in play with runners on third base for the most part all day, which is when we do that, we score runs. When we don't do that, we don't score runs. And you see what happens. You put the pressure on the defense. Catcher drops the ball here in the second game. If you put the ball in play, good things are going to happen. Eventually, a team is going to make mistakes. It's easy to defend a strikeout. We've really worked hard the last few days on our offense.
If there was an offensive star, it was Taylor von Kriegenberg. He had 4 hits on the day, all doubles, and evenly split between the 2 games.
We need him to swing the bat for us to be successful, and that first double he hit was opposite field about 12 inches from going out of the park, and that's pretty impressive for a college kid with a wood bat opposite field. I was impressed with what Taylor did, and he really led us in all facets today.
Again, a double-hitter sweep for the UMass Lowell baseball Riverhawks. 9-0 in the first game, 3-0 in the nightcap. UMass Lowell is now 22-13, 14-9 in Northeast 10 conference play.